right, 6 months ago, right around 6 months ago, I tweaked my right knee. Actually torn the meniscus, a little small tear in my right knee. Well, when I went in, they did an MRI to check it out. Found out I have arthritis in my right knee. Guys, I've never had any kind of knee trouble ever before this, and I guess what it is what they were telling me is my kneecap is actually from hitting and torquing on that right side, that it actually has worn down the top, and I have arthritis underneath my kneecap, and it's actually worn down, and then I have arthritis in the knee. Guys, I'm 61 years old, been playing sports since I was probably around 12, and I knew this was going to happen. The only thing that would keep me longer would be genetics, and actually I have good genetics, but I didn't need this 10 years ago. So what the plan was back then was, my doc is probably one of the best docs, I think, in Texas, if not the United States. He is a Spurs doctor. You guys can go see him. It's Dr. Paul Sines here in San Antonio. So anybody, I don't have no special privileges here. Anybody can go in and see him. So his plan was, when I came in, that's how come I tell you guys, whenever you have an injury, always go to a sports medicine doctor, and that's what these guys are. Sports Medicine Associates is actually the name. So the plan was, whenever I tweaked it, I was in Vegas, and my cleat got stuck when I was swinging, and I kind of tore the meniscus in the right knee. Went in, did an MRI, found out the tear was on the inside, around not in the middle, but you don't want them in the middle, you want them on the outside, and it didn't tear it up. It's a small tear. So what he did was he gave me a cortisone shot, steroid shot, and get rid of a lot of the inflammation. And I came back, and what they did was they started off with the rooster cone. There's a name for it, but they started off with the rooster cone and said, hey, come back in 6 months and then we'll see what happens. Well, everything they did for me was great. I was going to go play a tournament whenever I got the steroid injection 6 months ago, and it actually helped me out, got me through the tournament. Still a little bit of pain, but what's happened recently, because I went to Indiana to play softball, and then I just got back from Virginia, and I still get pain in it. What happens is, like, I'll have 2 really good games, and I'll run for myself and I'll run for other people, but whenever I start playing on the last day, it's all swollen up. I got to put ice on it, take some anti-inflammatory. Motrin is usually to get this swelling down. I usually don't take Motrin when I play. I usually take it the night before. So I'm here to see him again, and I go to Vegas. We have a tournament this weekend in a couple of days here in San Antonio. It's kind of a tune-up tournament that we throw every year, a couple of them, and we actually get tuned up to go to Vegas. And in Vegas will be my last tournament of the year. But I come in here, I'm going to talk to him about what can I do to get through the tournament, and then maybe set up where we're doing, he had mentioned this in the first video. He had mentioned about getting stem cell, the PRP, and he said that's 10 times better than the rooster cone, but insurance doesn't pay for it. You have to pay for it out of your pocket. So I'm basically here to do that. I'm here to talk to him about, I want to get a cortisone shot to get me through Vegas, take away the pain, because I have been in a lot of pain lately, not like it was before, but as you have arthritis in your knee, and the rooster cone helped out, guys, but on a scale from 1 to 10, it probably helped out a 4. You know, and I didn't expect it, because I've heard so much stuff about the rooster cone. It's just the insurance paid for it. It was something that you take a step, get it done, and then you can get these stem cells. I heard the stem cells 10 times better. So basically, I'm doing this video. I'm here to talk to him, my doc, and maybe pass on a little bit of information to you guys about, you know, what to do and to stay away from getting anything cut on. That's my number one goal, and maybe help it out later. Like, his goal when I came in here and talked to him 6 months ago was try to keep me away from knee replacement surgery as long as he could. And that's my goal too. I don't want to do knee replacement surgery, although I have friends that have had it done and they love it. If I get in that much pain, I'll probably have to get it done. But actually, I'm going to take you guys through the journey, you know, what you can do and what I've done to help me, and maybe it'll help you too. So I'm going to see him right now. I'll do a little video after I get out of there and let you guys know what he says. Thanks, guys.
Hello, David.
How you doing?
Well, I'm good. How about you? How's it feeling?
Doing good.
Yeah?
It's a lot better. It's a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
The only thing, like I get soreness on the inside with a meniscus, I guess. I get a little bit of a swelling coming on this side after I hit, because I hit yesterday. It gets stiff. It doesn't lock up. I don't feel anything floating around in there.
Yeah.
I have full range of motion. I can, like running, I can run full blast. But then if I tax it too much, I'm done. It's like the next day I'm just done. I just can't walk on it, get swollen up. Lately I've been feeling good. Like I've been to 2 tournaments. I've been to Indiana. I've been to Virginia 3 weeks ago. Everything was good. A little bit of tenderness on this inside. But all in all, a lot better than what it was when I first came in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing I was asking was, I want to do the stem cell, but I go to Vegas in 2 weeks. I got a tournament this weekend here in town just to get ready for Vegas. And then I go to Vegas, and after that I want to start the stem cell thing.
Okay.
But you said it was a lot better than the...
Yeah, we do. First injection is with platelets. Second injection is with platelets and amniotic fluid, which instigates that stem cell response. And then the third injection is with the platelets. We could do that. That's a series of 3. Or there's a combo where we just do a platelet and an amnio, 1 shot. That's the one we used to do for Tim Duncan, but we would do that 3 times a year.
Yeah.
We would do that beginning of the season, middle of the season, right before playoffs.
Yeah. Wow.
So, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I think the one that provides the best longevity over the course of a year's time is to do PRP number 1, PRP and amnio number 2, and PRP number 3, all consecutive, 1 to 2 weeks apart.
Yeah.
That's the one I think works the best for most people.
My question is, I have Vegas in 2 weeks, and after that I'm done. Could I take a cortisone injection to get me through Vegas, and then when I get back, I've got to stay off? Like, in other words, your guy was saying that I got to wait a month before I get the...
About a month after a steroid injection.
Yes.
Because if we're going to start with the platelets, we don't want it to interfere with the action of the
Exactly.
platelets. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Let me go draw it up.
Thanks, sir.
Right knee, correct?
Right knee.
Yes, sir. What was the last tournament you were in?
It was in Richmond, Virginia, 60s, Major Plus Worlds. We won it.
Y'all did?
Yeah.
Wow.
With rings and stuff.
That's
But
cool.
it was fun. And then the tournament before that, a month before that, was Columbus, Indiana. And then
Y'all go out to Vegas a lot and
twice a year.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
Twice
at
a
the
year.
beginning of the year and the end of the year. We'll go.
Thank you, sir.
Remember last year Vegas was shut down, so we went to Utah instead of Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Because we moved everything over there, but now Vegas is open.
All right, cold spray coming. And poke. Stingy. I was in Vegas for NBA Summer League.
Oh yeah, that's right. RC and everybody went.
Yeah, I was out there. Was it August? Yeah, like August 8th through. First time I've spent 4 nights in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, I usually 3 is the magic number for me. Just leave it right there. Yeah, 3 is the magic number, but I was there for 4, and by last night I'm like, get me out of here, man.
I know it gets bad after a while.
We did go see George Strait.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, Dwight Yoakam. We saw him, and Tammy saw him, and that was a hell of a show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's good.
It's kind of funny. George Strait's been a patient of mine for years, and we walked into a place to have lunch. He had a big life-size poster because he's got that tequila now, Código.
Yeah.
And so it was a picture of him. So I took a picture next to his poster, and I was pointing at him like that, and I said, every once in a while we'll text each other. So I said, I'm going to text this to him. And then I said, I heard you're in town. Or I see you're in town. That's what it was. And then I put Las Vegas on out. He goes, yeah, I am. You want to come? And gave us 2 tickets.
Wow.
So that was a pretty good deal.
That's awesome, man.
I'll meet you up front.
And he throws a hell of a concert too.
Oh, he does, man. Okay, when you get back and you're ready to do all that, just call us. We'll
Okay.
get you scheduled.
It'll be a month, and then
Okay.
I'll set it up and we'll get it started.
Fair enough.
Thanks,
Dave.
Doc. All right, I just got done. Got an ejection. That's going to get me through this weekend's tournament with very little pain. It actually feels good right now. And it's just a steroid injection. It gets rid of the inflammation in my knee. And then it'll get me through Vegas. And then I have to wait a month after today. And then we're going to set up where I'm going to start doing the PRP, the stem cell stuff, where they go in and you heard the doc whenever I was talking to him. And I'll let you guys know after, do another video where I'm talking about after I get all the stem cell done, and I'll take the camera in there and videotape him doing it, and then let you guys know how I feel after that. The whole goal of doing all this is to get me down the road, get me further away from the knife. You know, and I know probably one day if I keep playing softball, I'm going to have to get a knee replacement in that right knee. Left knee's not bothering me yet. I have not had it looked at to see if there is any arthritis in there. And we'll figure out later on, you know, like the doc said in one video, you know, we're going to try to get you 3-4 years down the road before we even have to look at it and looking into getting knee replacement. So that's the whole goal that I'm talking to you guys about. Try to prolong, you know, getting getting on the operation table to get cut on. And that's basically what I'm doing. And that's the reason I'm doing these videos, is there's other avenues that you can go through. I don't take painkillers. I'm big into not taking that, and I don't take painkillers. Very little Motrin, zero Tylenol. I don't touch that. Basically, I take a lot of anti-inflammatory supplements, you know, turmeric. There's another one, I can't even think of the name of it now, that is actually really good for inflammation that I take. I actually post it right up here. You guys can look at it. And it might be down here. I'll post it. And you guys can look. That's another one I just started taking that's really good for you. And I'll show you the bottle that I'm taking. I recommend it. It actually helps with that in conjunction with turmeric. Actually helps with the inflammation in your body. Thanks, guys.